Okay, so part of your Mikey project is to animate a light, and I wanted to show you how you can do that, as well as how you can animate the color of a light, or a material for that matter. So I've got this little lampshade light thing going here. It's really just an area light inside this lampshade. The lampshade has some transmission attributes on it, so it kind of is see-through a little bit. So it's white right now. The light's white, obviously. And when you are animating something that isn't kind of a normal channel, the way you do that is you pick that object. Okay, here's my area light. And I'm going to go to the attribute editor over here. And let's say I want to animate the intensity. What I do is I right-click on the word intensity and choose set key. So if I just hit the S key, that isn't necessarily going to set a key for that. Okay, so you have to kind of do some of these things manually. I'm going to do the same thing for color. Again, you'll see over here, I don't see anything yet, but if I toggle this down, I will see what's actually showing under here. So I can find this. Is I've got the intensity or the color here, color X, Y, or RGB, and then intensity as well. Okay, no keys other than the 0 key right now. But if I wanted to then move this, let's say, I've got Mikey jumping on a box here, so you can kind of see how that goes. Here he's jumping on a button, I should say. So if I wanted to toggle every time he jumps on that button to another color, let's say, all I need to do is find the place where he does that. Okay, so here he is, and he's going to hit that right there. Okay, so let's say frame 11, I want to change the color of this to something else. Okay, so all I do is click on my color chip here. Let's say I want to make it green. Okay. You can see it turned to green here, okay? Then I want to go to color, right click, set key. Okay, you'll see that puts my keyframes in here and in my graph editor as well. But you will notice as well that it's changing slowly over time, and if I want him to just snap this thing from one color to the next, what I need to do is change these keys to not be the default flat, smooth transitions, but instead to be stepped keys, which is this right here. Okay, so if I pick these guys, change this to this little icon right here, stepped, essentially what happens is it's flat right up until the key happens, and then it changes instantly. So at frame 10, it's going to be white. At 11, it's going to be green. Okay, and along the same line then, if I have him, he's jumping up. Okay, and let's say I want it to change to red at frame 22. Click on this, click on red, I see it here, okay, set a key, boink, like so, and again, is it shifting? Because I set those to step keys already, they're all going to be stepped, okay? So you kind of see how this looks going through here. Just a very square, instant on-off of something, okay? So one more time, if again I'm going this one at frame 29, let's make that yellow. Okay, like so. Right click on color, set key. Now this is not stepped, I don't know why, but you can see it there. So all I need to do is click on these guys, and I can click on, you know, several of these. And then just choose my little icon here for stepped. And now that is going to snap from one to the next as it plays instantly. Same thing would happen with intensity. Okay, so if I wanted intensity to shift when it turns green, and let's say I want the intensity to go to, oh, let's say frame 7 or 7, brighter. Okay, like so. Set key. Okay, on intensity. See it here. It's going to be a smooth thing until I select these points and turn that to stepped, like so. And now that's just going to pop from one to the next. Okay, same deal. The 7 didn't seem to make a whole lot of difference. Let's do the next one as well then. See where that goes. Frame 22 here. Let's change the intensity here. Let's do something like 12. Yeah, color doesn't really change a whole lot. Here we'll bump up the exposure. That may make it a little more ridiculous looking. Just trying to get a more dramatic feel for things here. Let's try this at like 5. working? There we go. Bigger. Right click, set key. Okay, I changed the exposure now too. So I'm going to set a key for that as well. And I've got to go back then, because I didn't set a key for that initially, and kick that back down. So I'm just going to reset my keys at these other points. And again, this is just another way to kind of show you how, how things change as you roll through stuff. Okay, pop, pop, pop. And my exposure here, again, those are going to be smooth. I don't want them to be smooth. I want them to be stepped. So I'm going to go back and just click on this little dude, and then I'm going to get that. So boink, boink, fast, quick, like so. Okay, so again, that's just a thing you need to know, that you can pretty much set a key for anything you can find in Maya. If you can right click on the name, so you're not clicking on the number, you're clicking on the word, okay? And set key. And this is also how you would get rid of keys, by click break connection. Okay, and that will get rid of the keys at that point as well. All right, that's it for intensity and light.